That should be on. See how it's working. Okay. Can we hear me now? Can we hear me now? Yep, we can. Okay. Shut the sound off. I need the dashboard. Oh, I need one of those other doohickeys. I think. I'll be right back. All right, let me change a couple things around. Oh, that's right, I forgot the grab. And I'm thinking. Wait. We're doing the cartwheel there. Got to move back a little bit though. Now, I think that'll work. I just need to get my other stuff. Get my other. Because it'll be here for a while. We're gonna be chopping some stuff up. All right. I'm back. There. All right. This is what's gonna be going. Ow. Got me some peppers. Candy over here. Cut this all up. And drop it in the bucket. Is this piece gonna come off? Probably not. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. So basically, so, do I get my fingers in there? It doesn't matter what size, you know. But the main thing is it's gonna stay clean until I clean it. You know what I mean? Do you? Okay, I gotta open this. Yeah, I would have not been able to do this by hand. So we're going to take our time today. Oh, I did buy a bicycle. Hopefully it's going to help with my abdominal hernia. Now, see, these wires are pretty good, so as long as they stay clean. And this is some pretty heavy-duty stuff too. Oh, not there. Right here. Now these probably aren't the right size for my crucible, but we're going to try to get all of this cut up this afternoon, because this is probably 30 pounds of copper. If I make my own coins, Man, look at that stuff. That stuff is like, woo. But I need to find, either I gotta do it, or I gotta find somebody that can engrave pretty well drawing wise. Come on. Now you wanna fucking do this shit? Look at this stupid shit. Now it wants to be stubborn. You can hear it hit too, huh? These are heavy. Yeah, these are the big, heavy, solid copper wire. Oh, not solid copper, but got big pieces that put it that way. Oh yeah. Do you know how many buck coins I can make with these? Oh, there's at least 1, 2, 3, probably 10 buck coins right there. Yeah, we're gonna make buck coins. Super buck coins. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, oh yeah. See, that's super clean. When I get ready to use it, you just take, your pocket out, drop that in the crucible, because I can only probably make, what is it? I think it's 6 coins at a time, or I can make buck bars. Because I got those. I can just do the stamping. What the hell? But hey, let's see here, chop some stuff, see how everybody's doing out there. I get 13 minutes. Oh, let's do this share link. Okay. And the other one. Discord. Oh, wait a minute, that's Center's posting board. Here we go. Woohoo! All right. see, when our power and everything popped, he had a couple extra rooms, I guess, that were added on that weren't supposed to be here. So look how heavy that thing's, like almost as big as my, well, it's as big as a cartridge. But we're over here cutting this stuff up. For sure, for sure. Every 6-8 inches, you know, ain't mattering to me. So I've got 2 more strands of this big stuff. Maybe 2 strands of a little bit smaller stuff. I'll make some buck coins. That's what I'm doing. Shoot, what's the fucking turn all over the place? Anyways, I got a smelter, or a furnace, however you want to call it, to melt all this down and make coins, or medallions, whatever you want to call it. Okay, you know what? I gotta straighten this right now. Come on. Anyways, I did buy me a bicycle yesterday. I need to quit smoking cigarettes. And I'm used to swimming across the lake, which is all the way over and back is 5 miles. But the last time I went for a swim was in November of 2019. Just before I left, 6 months or so before I left the house, because I didn't go during the winter time. Not that winter, it was really cold that winter. But my ankles are so messed up, I can't do that kind of walking. Especially since my accident. So, I got me a bicycle. Went and did that. We are going to be getting ready to sell my trailer. I'll show you guys that in a little while. Just in case anybody's wanting it. Because I'll tell you, it's if I had my own house, I wouldn't sell it. But since I don't, I kind of need the money toward a bigger trailer, preferably a newer one, to put in one of these resorts. Kitty, what are you doing? It's me. What? Heard somebody talking? My roommate. He's probably just woke up and didn't know I was out here doing this. Because usually I'm in my room trying to get caught up on all the video games. You know, what is it? Asphalt right now. Ooh, it's got a couple of nice cars in there and whatnot. You got there's California, this where I'm at. Right down here in Southern California, we got some hillbillies down here, you know what I mean? Of course, you know, we weren't inbred. Okay, let's go with this. But we're going to chop this all up today, and then I'm going to go ahead and get ready for making coins, you know. The neighbors are everywhere. But you came out and seen the camera setup. Well, basically that's my cell phone right up there that I use for gaming. So just put it on the tripod. Yeah, I'll make the butt coins out of solid copper, so they don't. I'll temper them. They'll get tempered so they don't change color. I believe you. Yeah, I think. I have the coin molds. They just don't have my design in them yet. I just got to make my own design or a stamp to put on top. Ta-da. I think that's what I'll do is as I pour them, I'll go with a stamp. Maybe I'll have to make a stamp. Just pop it in half, what matters. Yeah, see, gotta have them where they can go that way. Yeah, this, shit. You know what that hurt? Carrying that in your pocket. It's like a roll of minis right there. You know? It's not feeling too hot, so I haven't decided if I'm going to do Call of Duty. Maybe I'll start out with Call of Duty, or no, Asphalt, and go into Call of Duty. Fuck, it's already like don't know, honey really shows up bad on camera. Wait, Mike's gonna help with that. And I gotta eat a different food group. Yeah, 2 more of those big ones. Yep. Okay. Ugh. I'll see. This one is a bit smaller because it's ground wire, but it still makes some nice coin. What?
Are you streaming now?
Yeah. Am I in the way?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know something when you start.
What?
When I watched the that one I was telling you about, they were melting the gold down.
Uh-huh.
before he poured it into the mold, he made sure the mold was super, super hot.
Yeah. You gotta put the mold almost on top of your furnace
Because he,
before you pour any molds, otherwise they break.
well, he said that if there's any
Except for the
moisture-
sand.
He says if there's any moisture in it, it'll explode.
Yeah.
So that's why there's no moisture in it.
The sand part, you can hit with a torch. The black ones that I have, that I showed you, I have to put those kind of in a furnace, because they are carbon and everything.
All right.
You know, I didn't make any of them my own.
Yeah, all right.
I was like, no, I'm not playing that game with regular old sand or some shit. I had to buy the professional grade stuff. We're gonna try doing multiples. Okay, these are two heavy, one light. Yeah, I gotta. What's that? Unless he went into the side room. Because I went and got the actual sand, molding sand and everything. All right. This should work, because hell, look, these jaws will fit fucking somebody's wrist. Oh yeah. That's how we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna do it, bro. Just gotta open the jaws. Then I gotta get the big inkets. Come on, get in that spot. Oh no, it got away. Yeah. Birds. I bet you guys can hear them, huh? Blah, 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 blah. Got these big ass fucking birds out here. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. It's a good thing. Finger's not on the other side of that. I thought this was going to be 3 times faster, but it might not be. Shit.
And there's a lot of copper right here on the floor. You know what I mean?
Whew. Yeah, this is about 100 feet times 3. 3 big thick ones and then 1 little one. Remember, I already put 1 in there. I got it down to a rhythm. And I will say, hey guys, I will show you how to pinch a nickel or a penny until that damn thing farts twice. 3 times, because you know what? I'm the super buckshot 3. I like to make my dollar last 3. I like to get triple for my money, if I can. My ex didn't know what I meant. And she realized that when I bought this one car, I knew what it was. I paid $500 out of somebody's garage because the guy didn't know how to work on it. He said, get it out of your garage, give me 500. I gave him 500. She found out it was like a one-off. She couldn't believe it. She's like, really? I said, yeah. 2 months later, sold the car for $5 grand. It was actually worth about 11. But somebody walked up with 5, and I didn't like the car anyways. It was another Beamer. It was that little weird-looking square one. Not an M3, but like a 325i, an older model. go through that. Whew. Hey, relaxing that. Anyways, oh man. I see a seed in this earlier. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to do any smelting today. We're just doing a quick one of these. You know? But think about it. I'll set up the smelting tanks and everything. Yeah, look at that. That's a lot of copper right there. That's like a fat pin of copper. I mean, heavy duty copper. Even the this one here, that's heavy. That was a hell of a hit. Look at that. Tomorrow I'll go for a bike ride. Probably have to call an ambulance because I haven't been on a bike in a while. Well, I haven't done any cardio in a few years. So that's going to be dangerous. Oh. Yeah, by the way, I'll be in Call of Duty later. Probably will be streaming tonight after I eat something and get a quick nap in. Tomorrow I'm going to go bike riding. Go down by the lake, see if I can get to a couple of different good areas. That way, maybe we can do a fishing video. especially since the phone usually has pretty good coverage. Okay, now it's really gonna want to fight. Can you see me trying to do this with a little hand cutter? Fuck no. I was gonna buy the stripper. There's a stripper where you put it on the end of your drill or something and you let it run through. But then you got to worry about 300-400 feet of wire that's been stripped to keep it clean. So I was like, you know what? I can only do a little bit at a time anyways by smelting. So we'll just chop it up like this. Keep it wide, covered until I'm ready to use it. Just keep all the dirt and everything off of it. Okay. I did that because this last piece wants to fight. And yeah, I want them kind of cut up pretty small because the crucibles aren't very tall. I'm gonna have to cut these up anyways. So I know some of these are already way too long. Actually, probably all of them. Because I think the crucible is only like, 4 inches deep. One of them is what is it? 3 ounce? Or is it an ounce? I gotta look, but anyways, they're not that big to begin with. Just give this one an extra little to straighten it out. Let's see, I'll put all that in there, right? And as I need to smelt, I can cut these down, strip it, cut them down, put them in there, and that way I'm not stripping too much. It'll get all messed up. Alan Walker, how are you, man? What's up, what's up? Collecting copper to make some buck coins. Gonna make some buck coins, huh? This is how I've been collecting copper. I was gonna do them out of aluminum. Make them worth a little bit of money. Make them out of solid copper. Good to hear, good to hear. Right there. Hey, are you getting on that new car? I just need, was it another 1.5 million to gold out my my Grand Sport, and they just put up a new was it Gauntlet, as they call it, and then a new car in it's called the Valor. Anyways, I'm collecting all this. It's all solid copper. And chop them down. Start. I thought I had something on top of that. So, as I need them, I strip them. Cut them down to size, strip them, make it easier. I don't know what that was. see if I had a place to put that big roll of wire. That would have been a little different. Yeah, this is pretty heavy. I don't know how heavy the plastic is. Can you imagine the plastic? Yeah, I'm going to be doing that in September. Or actually August. August is my birthday, and when I do, I have to upgrade 3 phones. So I got to wait until then. Yeah, because I'm still on the iPhone 14 until August, because that's when I can upgrade. I do it like every couple of years, so it's like, I won't get the 15, but I'll get the 16 Pro Max. And then I'll end up getting the 18 Pro Max. You know what I mean? Look at that. This, shit, that's heavy. You could knock somebody out with that shit. You know what I mean? But we're gonna make some, be melting these down and whatnot. Yeah, it's been a while since I've smelted anything. Oh man, this thing's already heavy. I may not be able to get a handle on it. This is already five, 6 inches up. And I'm putting them in this way, the long way. So they all kind of, stack just right. Each one of those probably can make, like this one. That one looks like it's a bit too long. Like this. Do you know how many coins this thing can make? About every inch will be a coin. Come on, stay open. That'll work. Yeah. Well, see, I skip them. Every so often I skip over, one of the versions. Because I like to get mine free. So I wait for my free upgrade and I walk in there and get my free upgrade. And I'm glad they finally made it to where we can do the widescreen for Twitch. Because believe it or not, I'm using the Twitch app. I'm not using any other app. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. But I'm trying to look at my dashboard and everything, and I could probably actually lower that. But that's going to be a lot of coins, so I do that one out. That's a little bitty thing. Yeah, see, if I make just blocks and everything. Yeah, the new ones will. Will have Apple Intelligence on it, but I'm definitely not wanting anything plugged into my head. Oh my god. This is a lot of wire. Oh. Whew. Yeah, I'll be on later after I take my nap. Probably around 7 or 8. Damn it. Another one. Oh, the new update? I know I got one a couple days ago for iOS. Let's see. What else did I get? I know there was a couple of updates. There was an update in Call of Duty mobile. I got to explore that. So I haven't explored that yet. Tomorrow, hopefully my doohickeys will be here for the bike. That's what filter is, so there we go. Look at that. These are too long. Damn, that's more than half full. Okay. Oh, oh my back. Whew. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I advertised it there too. Yeah, my abdominal hernia. Trying to get rid of that. Yeah, you probably got me on Facebook, my real name, because I didn't do it on my gaming channel, because I'm not gaming. Not yet. I will be. I will be. Casino. I'm the reason why your what TV doesn't work? Your cable TV. What are you talking about? I'm doing. Oh yeah, I got cable. These are actually all solid copper and everything. I'm making buck coins. When our power box went out, we had a big a room that wasn't permitted, so we had to take all the wire out, and he was going to throw it away. So I cut it all up, bought some molds. So we're going to melt them down, make some coins, and there we go. You know. But yeah, this is all solid copper. I mean, look at that. And heavy. I got a half a bucket full now of pieces that long. Well, I'm gonna make coins out of them with my symbol on it, and that way, you know, there'll be prizes to give out, and they'll be solid copper. I mean, so they're gonna be worth a few dollars or more. But hey, Casino, did you get into that other car? Here. Now that I'm done chopping. There we go. Right. Let's see. There we go. But yeah. Move the camera down some. Yeah. You know, not me. I'll melt that stuff down, put it in a block, and then, you know, in a year, go turn it all in. Because right now it's worth what, $4 a pound? I got that free. You know, I mean, I got 3 sizes of wire, or no, 2 sizes of wire, and about 400 feet of wire of this size here. You know, that's the small size right there. But then I've got this big heavy duty stuff, about 300 feet of this that I just chopped up. What it is a lot of people are, you know, they'll collect cans at 85 cents a pound for aluminum, but they'll throw away copper for $4 a pound. You know, that's kind of funny. But yeah, it's what I'm doing. I'm trying to save up enough money, and this is one way of doing it, of saving money, is you do something like this. You keep it. When you got the time, you melt it all down. You put it in the blocks, and when you get enough, you just take it down. Yeah. Oh, the cable from Comcast? Yeah. I will be streaming tonight. It's almost my nap time, because I've been active all day. Pulled that out so we could, you know, do a little quickie of the stream here. Let you guys know what I'm up to. Yeah. Is that where you're at? Well, that's when you put them in the machine, huh? Yeah, because we have those machines too, and I'm not going to stand there for an hour putting a can in, going, you know, 20 cans. Of course, it is like 20 cans. No, it's a little over 12 cans for a pound of aluminum. Yeah, so I mean, copper right now is at what, 425, I think, a pound. So I can actually make coins about the size of a quarter, and they'll be worth, 25 cents at least in copper. Oh, you don't have those? Yeah, because we have that machine down the way, and it's a big blue truck, and you stand there and you put, a bottle in, and every time you put something in, it spits out, a nickel or something. I'm like, no, no, that's not for me. Yeah, I couldn't do that one. There's no way. It gets kind of crazy. As you can see, yeah, my mobile hole setup that's the 14, and this is my 10 down here. This is where I have the dashboard right here. Usually, like when I'm streaming in the house, it's sitting on the bed. Kind of watching my old ass. Look at how old I look. I look chubby. Is it because it was looking down at me? I mean, what the fuck? But yeah, that's why I got a bicycle. I gotta get rid of this. I haven't been able to swim in a while. I'm like, oh man, I went to put my swimming trunks on. I was like, whoops. Yeah, those ain't fitting. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna figure out a day to start doing that, because I want to do a few ingots and everything, and I'll set it up out here because the furnace ain't that big. Hell, it'll actually sit on the table, but I'm scared it would burn the plastic table down. But I'll set it up out here on some blocks. That'll be a good thing to do, because I'll sit here and strip it, and we'll do some coins and ingots and whatnot, and we'll see how that works. I think it'll work pretty good. And I'm still trying to get in over at the resort. That's why I got somebody here to take a look at the trailer. My one trailer that I have a pop-up. If anybody's interested, it's worth it if you want to travel. If you do a lot of traveling, it's super cheap on gas, and when you get there, it's 25 feet big. But it doesn't let you into one of the permanent places. So I'm looking to get rid of that. Other than that, I'll be playing some Call of Duty later, and definitely be grinding asphalt, because I need a lot of gold. I need a lot of that gold, because I got too many cars now that need to be upgraded. I mean, it's like, sure, I got to, what was it, 19 million yesterday, and I started on the Grand Sport, and I need to put one more epic part on it for it to be gold. Gotta be badass. Yeah, anything that's got copper in it, it's going to be a percentage of copper. So when you melt it down, like I'm going to do, it'll come out pure, because the lighter metals will float to the top, and you can just skim that right off. Like if there's any aluminum or tin in it, you scoop that out. Oh, I've seen people, just rip off a whole thing of copper wire and chop it up. Yeah, I'll be making coins, probably about the size of a quarter, maybe bigger, because I have the sand mold, so I might be doing some different molds. I'm gonna kind of, you know, check out which ones will be kind of cool, the easier to make, to spread out to everybody. Um, make them maybe like hat pins. Maybe that's what I'll do. Make them the size of a quarter, like a hat pin or a pin. Yeah. Well, I have the cooker or the oven for doing this. I picked that up the last week, and that's why I decided to keep the copper because you know might as well keep it. There's a bunch of copper laying everywhere, so I'm just gonna pick that kind of stuff up, melt it all down, put it in a block or in the coins, and off we go. You know, uh, especially if I can have several blocks of copper worth a couple of $100 at a time. Wanted that price process? The process isn't that hard. Uh, Unfortunately, the oven that I have will probably only do 3 to 4 ounces at a time of copper or gold. So I'll be doing it like that. Well, you can tell my allergies are really kicking in. Look at my eyeballs. Or is it because I'm high? It might be because I'm high. Let's put some more of that on there. But yeah, we got the new card to do tonight. I need to get into Call of Duty, see what that new, whatever new is. Plus we got to upgrade all the way up to what, 400, right? Well, yeah, we're going to do the process. And by the way, this video that you're seeing now will be put up on Twitch, and I put it over on YouTube. So like if you missed it on Twitch, it will be over on YouTube, no matter what. Because like as soon as I get done here, I'll go in there, I'll set everything up so we can go ahead and do that. And there will be processes where when we're doing this, when I'm making any of it, whether it's the actual mold to make the coins or whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to do that on camera. I can't always have just gaming on here. That's why I got the bike. I went and got my fishing license. I'm gonna go hiking down by the lake to a couple of areas, throw the pole in a couple of times, see what's going on. You know, we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do all the processing up because I got some the sand where you make your own mold with the sand, but I also have the resin molds where you can make, say, a deer mold, and I can put it in there and then pour the copper in on a deer mold, and it'll be a 3D deer mold, solid copper. I'm thinking about doing them like that because that would definitely, it'd be better than a coin, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna try see if I can get a coin done with my Superman symbol, SB3 in it, maybe. I think that would be the one to do. Might be easier. Let's see. 'Cause I can make that. Ooh, yeah. I didn't pour it. That would work. I can do the Superman symbol and put a B and a 3 on top of it for Super Buckshot 3. There'll be like little badges about this big. Because I got the molds inside. So I'll have to do that. And then press it into the sand molds. Yeah, that'll work. That way when I pour it in, it won't be so bad. All right, let me see if I can go put some of this back in the house. I'll be right back. It's almost that time, so I can get ready to eat. Take my quick nap. Get ready to play some asphalt tonight. See what the update is. See what the update in Call of Duty is too. But yeah, I'll be right back. Let me put this away. I wonder how heavy this thing is. Oh yeah, it's easy 20 pounds, 30 pounds of copper. Yeah? All right. Well, my Chiron, Bugatti Chiron Grand Sport will be gold tonight. There'll be a couple other cars too because I got all the epic parts, just not the money. I need the gold, you know. I need the gold to be able to do that, and I haven't been able to get it. So I gotta grind the hell out of that. But I'm trying to get certain things done, so I'm not able to grind as much. Because I been doing some running around. So, but yeah, my Chiron will be gold soon. Actually the Chiron Grand Sport, that orange one. That thing's a badass car. I like that car. I do like that car. It kind of drives a tad better than the other one. Actually, a lot better. And it's all about on how you get it to, because I tilt drive. And I don't know about you guys, but I have to use the phone like this. I'm about to make it gold tonight. All I need is like another million in gold, and it'll be golden tonight when I put the last epic parts on it. Now I've got like 30 epic parts for that other car, the Baptista. And I've got it to 4 stars. I need one blueprint to make it 5 stars. And then I need to make it, go all the way through for the 6-star and everything. But I've got enough epic parts on that for that thing to choke a horse. I got 35 of them or something like that. That's funny. Yeah, I got to do the speed tail. I haven't upgraded my speed tail either. What's the other thing I need to upgrade? The one that's right next to it, trying to remember which one that is. But there's the Speedtail and the one right next to it. I got to upgrade that. There's a bunch of them I got to upgrade, but you know, it's getting the gold. You got to get the gold. And when we were shut down for 6.5 weeks, I couldn't play. I was like, oh. So, but I this might make up for it. There's about 20, 30 pounds of copper right there. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and make some nice, neat little coins. We'll figure it out. Because there's other copper. I mean, there's a whole bunch more copper back there in the back I gotta go get. I'm not gonna do it today. Because it's tubing and I gotta really dig through a bunch of shit. Yeah, the straddle, there we go. Yeah, the straddle is a good one. I'm working on that. I was gonna do the Corvette, but it's like, you know, you're not getting any BPs, no blueprints. Every time you do the race, there's no blueprints. And I'm like, oh my God, man, come on, where's my blueprints? You know, but you're not getting them. So that's not for me. But I am working on the Aston Martin that's in there, because I've already got the EB 110. What's the other one? I'm trying to remember. I got so many cars I've got to upgrade. And there's been 2 or 3 cars that popped up today that all of a sudden, because I got to a certain level or whatever, you know, because you get your rewards, and the rewards gave me stars. And I wish this is one habit I never started as a kid. But straddle, I haven't really been doing that other event. I see there's a new event and the gauntlet. We got to figure out the gauntlet tonight. That, and I gotta get into the other one too, because I haven't. What was it? I see they put a pursuit in again. I did pretty good on a couple of races. Can you hear those birds? Those birds are those big tall fuckers. It's got a face like this long, you know, like cranes. You got the Alberta to 4 stars? I think I got 1 star on the Alberta. I'm working on getting that one too. Let's see what else. I'm trying to remember. Here, let me go put this in, because it's almost time to feed the cats out here. Oh my God, this is heavy. Yeah, he's getting ready to feed the kitties. So all I gotta do is pack this part up. should be easy because everything fits in my pocket. Your report credits at 4 stars. All right, let's go. Oh, kitty. Yeah, he's getting ready. You can hear the cans being moved around in there. Kitty, you're a big striped cat. Weighs about 10, 15 pounds. Big kitty. See the Porsche? I gotta get the, what's the other one? Oh, the BMW GT3. I need to get that one done. I think it's only at 2 stars. So I think I gotta get that. In this yard. Cats are coming over. The kitties are showing up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn this off, guys. Catch me in a couple hours. We'll be doing something. You got the McLaren. The Carrera, the McLaren. I think I got that one to 2 stars maybe. I'm not sure. But hey, check me out in a little bit. I gotta get all this stuff put back in the house so he can play with the kitties. I will catch you guys in a bit. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Where's the button? Oh, I can't see.